The fish songs are my favorite thing ever.
Gotta let it be a little floppy.
Here's the second one. There he is. Right? Today is the 6th. It's Sunday the 6th. It's the evening. I don't even know what time it is. The sun's down, but that can mean it's 5 o'clock. So that means nothing. Today I had my house cleaned. So the rest of it's beautiful. And they did like the cleaning, the floors, the baseboards, the windows in my yarn room, but I need to get it sorted. So I cleared off almost everything that's on the bed. I just have what's in this corner. And then this is my desk. It has some junk, and I got all my whips finally in the cart where I want them. I'll show you the rest. There's my yarn cabinet, there's my closet, my chair. So far my chair only has a scrappy blanket on it, so that's good. That's a-okay. My yarn cabinet's fine. It doesn't, or my yarn shelf doesn't need to be reorganized. So I just have, there's some trinkets there. But I'm gonna turn on Chevy Rail's Rhinebeck recap video, and I'm gonna get this shit sorted or thrown away. I've got a big old trash bag. I've just been tossing things left and right. So I'm gonna get this stuff sorted, and then I have a test knit that I got selected for a sock, and I need to pick up my yarn. So that's my plan tonight. I've also got my Stephen West shawl right over there that I want to work on. I very badly want to work on that. So I'm hoping to get things tidy where I can feel good. I think I just got my test knit pattern email, so hi friends, happy Monday. Today's like the 7th, I think, November 7th, and it's about 9 a.m. I keep forgetting to hold it up. It's like 9 a.m. I'm sick. I've got something, just congestion, throat, I don't know, but I'm knitting for the day. I'm taking an entire day to knit. So this is my pocket shawl. I was working on this at the beginning of the October vlog. I wonder if I could set you on the couch. That's a little better. Then I at least won't forget to hold it. Okay, so I was working on this shawl at the beginning of the October vlog, and then I put it down, got distracted. Really, it was the Stephen West mouth that distracted me. But I have picked this back up. It is over halfway. My total length is going to be 63 inches, and I'm at like 33, 34 now because I've knit a little since I measured inches, and an inch takes me 8.5 minutes. So I did my math, and if I only have 4 hours and 15 minutes left on the body of this, and then I have 2 pockets to knit and attach. So I sat down. I'm going to watch the Gypsy Bird Makes podcast, and that's an hour. I have an hour left. And then I'm going to watch the newest episode of Grey's Anatomy, and that's 2 hours. And then if I find 2 more podcasts or 1 Grocery Girls podcast today and knit on this the entire time, obviously with some breaks in between, I'll get up, I'll shower, I'll eat, all that, then I could finish this today. Realistically, like even if I did an hour on, an hour off, that'd be like until 10 and then 11 to 12 and then 1 to 2. Yeah. 3, 4, easy peasy. So, yeah, this is my goal today now. I cast on a hat too. This was in my November Soccer Society, the Lianna Hat by Cheryl, who does Yarnable Hypnotic Yarn. And it came with my November Soccer Society. So this is the yarn that came with. I cast that on last night, worked on it a little this morning. And I like that. I'm excited to get that done too. I like a kit like that. It's nice. It came with a pom-pom and a hat tag and everything. It's going to be cute. It'll probably be gifted, but just a cute little knit. But today, if I could finish this pocket shawl, it would be off of my Ravelry. It would be points in the pigskin party. Then I would just have to get through the last little bit on my MCal shawl, which I'm kind of slowing down on. I think I've already told you I'm finished with all of the pattern parts. I'm just changing it now. So I'm doing a much larger border all the way across the bottom and adding some depth and stuff. So there's a good bit of knitting left on that for me. And I don't feel like I'm on a timeline with that anymore. I'd like it done soon, but just whenever it gets done, it gets done. And that's fine by me. So for today, I'm going to drink coffee and a lot of water and watch some podcasts and hopefully finish a pocket shawl. That would be amazing. So I will keep you guys updated. I want to talk to you guys about my knitting a little bit. It's like 8:30 in the morning. I was home most of the day Wednesday and all day Thursday. I have been battling this cold all week. I still don't feel very good, but here I am because I've missed too much and I have too much to do. And yeah, I've been sick since like Sunday. This is ridiculous. And it's literally just cough and congestion. And congestion makes me dizzy. So but it hasn't been like, I don't think that's like a separate thing. I think that's just because of the congestion, you know? Anyway, this is my first coffee in like 2 days too. Because when I'm sick, I can't really drink coffee, which is depressing. But yesterday, the perk of being homesick all day, I knit a lot. So over this past week, I have finished the pocket shawl. I've finished my twist and turn shawl. I finished my Lianna hat the kit came in the Soccer Society box. And I have cast on 2 other pairs of socks, my Nuago Cove test socks, and a pair of vanilla socks for my dad. And I cast on my Illuminate sweater. I yesterday realized I didn't have anything else that was like complicated on the needles that took some thought. And this was on my Make 9. I really didn't anticipate getting to it this year just because of life. But yeah, yesterday I swatched, I cast on. So this pattern is written, I'm realizing now it's written with sport weight and fingering held double, or mohair held double. I'm using fingering and mohair held double, which is why my gauge is so funky. Excuse me. It's an Andrea Mowry pattern, and she gets gauge with the sport weight on a 4. I got that same gauge with the fingering weight on a 7, and well, the ribbon's on a 5, but this is all in a 7. I like the gauge, so I'm gonna go with it, even though it's a very large needle to be knitting a fingering weight sweater. But the Illuminator does a colorwork yoke, which is what I've worked on so far. There are 2 charts. There's like a small chart, increase row, larger chart, and then I'm sure more increasing, and then it'll go into stripes, alternating between my mohair and my main color for the body and the sleeves. And I think I'll throw in this chart. This is the first chart done. I'll put that chart on the edge of the sleeve too, because when I do the sleeves, it's one of those that's written to decrease every couple inches or whatever, and I'm going to omit all the decreases and do a rapid decrease at the cuff, which is how I like my sleeves to fit. Just like a looser, flowier sleeve, and then cinched wrist. And I think what I'll do is look at the numbers on this chart and like how many sleeve stitches I have before and after that decrease. I might do the color work and then rapid decrease and then cuff. Or I might do rapid decrease, color work, cuff, you know, depending on how the numbers work out. But that's a long ways away, I guess. Yeah, chart 1. I did the whole first chart, a couple other rows, and I am 4 rows into the second chart. The second chart's 19 rows. Each row in this chart takes me about 10 minutes, so I have less than 3 hours left of yoke. And tomorrow I'm going to Arkadelphia with some friends. The Yarn Adventure Truck, our friend Katie, is hosting a mending class at the yarn store in Arkadelphia, and I'm going with my friend Jennifer and maybe a couple other friends from our group. But Jennifer's driving, so tomorrow all I have to do is wake myself up, get myself coffee, and get to her house. I guess I'll pick up coffee for Jennifer too, because that's a good friend. I'll pick us up coffee and I'll get to her house, and then Arkadelphia is like an hour and a half away, so I'll knit the whole time.
if it has a stick. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Days to bring him love, the babe, the Son of Mary. Move, move, move. Everybody clap your hands.
Baby, like, what happened?
You trying to blow it?
Get up there, Chelsea. Dance with them.
Rolling with the homies.
It's an owl in a tree. Sempre la cerco e chiamo, con pieno cor di speranze, ma cerco invan, chiamo invan, e pianger me si caro, che ti pianto sul nudo.